I just ignore their UI changes and pretend they don't exist.
Oh my god, my chat. You misunderstand. Eva isn't doing a baking stream. She's going to get baked during stream.
Are you going to get
Jesus.
baked?
I'm almost always baked when I'm streaming. Are you kidding me?
Fair play.
I mean, it's not Casey-tron levels, but
it could be.
Honestly, I don't think it could be.
You don't think you'd ever be Casey-tron levels?
I watched her do her watch-along of of Ethan's video, and she took like 42 hits. That's like a hit every couple minutes for like well over an hour. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I might take 10 hits over the day. Over the whole day. So, no, I can't increase my consumption. What would that be? 10, 12 times over? Edibles are more reliable, but they're not safe.
Hi, I'm Gene Kelly of Kelly Law Associates, and I'm here to tell you that I can get you off.
My chat was
I can legally get shit. Car accidents, tax evasion, minor genocide, it's all the same to me. Some might look at a man and see a husband who brutally murdered his wife and then kept her body in the trunk of his car for 3 weeks. But I see a man who just didn't know how to play tennis right and accidentally hit his wife with the tennis racket 36 times, and to keep her body warm, put her in the back of his Camry. Public masturbation? More like government exacerbation. I graduated top of my class at the University of Phoenix. Kind of. Just remember, I am the law, and I will get you off. Having a divorce, your kids don't love you anyway.
Alright, chat, hello.
I've still got 2 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sending you one of my favorite law-related clips. It's Gene Kelly, attorney at law. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. It took longer than it should have. Hi, chat. We're just gonna stare at you longingly until 2 minutes is up, so Mizu's chat can be here.
So what is this?
This is Gene Kelly, attorney at law. It's just a skit. Just watch. It's pretty funny. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Nohime. Let people try out that's... Oh my gosh, I should. Hold on. One of my chatters decided to get really weird in a funny way because they heard me say perpendicular, and they made a whole song over me saying perpendicular.
What's wrong with perpendicular?
Nothing's wrong with it. It's just it hit them so funny that they decided to make an entire beat and like 1 minute song.
It hit them like crack hit the black community in the 60s.
Yeah. I mean, basically. Jesus. Okay, here. I'll play it for my chat too, but here... Where the hell is all my... There you are. God, my ADHD is bad this morning.
I don't believe in ADHD.
Alright, chat, we're gonna listen to this. I don't
It's a scam made by the government. It's a scam made by the government. Don't let the government keep you down.
To the word, to the word, to the word, to the word. My thing just died. What the heck? Well, here we go.
Chat, the government exists to tell you what you can't do.
Perpendicular. Perpendicular.
Anyways, hi chat. Shit.
Perpendicular.
Properties. There we go. Keeps disconnecting my mic. I hate it. Anyways, hi chat.
Hi, chat.
Hope you're all excited and ready for the day.
You're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, because I sure as hell I ain't.
Yeah. Ava's salted. More
I'm
than a
freaking
salting.
tired today, I don't know why.
But I got us a couple cases. The first case is going to be the longest one today. And it is... So do you guys remember, me and Ava covered a lady a while back who was yelling at the judge.
Yeah, one of our earlier episodes.
And she's like, yeah. She yelled at the judge, and she's like, I'm not giving up my weed. You can't make me give up my weed. I need my weed. I have, I have seizures.
It was epilepsy,
yeah,
I think she claimed, yeah.
Yes, I have epilepsy, so I need my weed, Your Honor. He's like, well, you gotta give up the weed. I can't give up my weed. I'm not gonna give up my weed.
No, sorry, Naruhime, I didn't play the full thing because we started, Lawtism officially. I was only able to play that during the waiting room, which is over now.
But
yeah,
she's back
this
in
lady...
court.
Yeah, this lady, and I think I said it last time, I'm like, look, there's federal exemptions for like, oh, you're not allowed to smoke weed, right? But they're insanely intense. We're talking like Parkinson's, bone cancer, epilepsy, stuff like that. She probably could have gotten permission to keep her weed, quote unquote, if she had a lawyer. But she didn't. And these are the repercussions of that, because she did not listen to the judge and their orders.
Yep. And now she is back in court, and surprise, surprise, she has done nothing that she was told to do.
Yeah.
Which I think we all assumed she would do nothing she was told to do.
Yeah, that's pretty safe to say.
But are you ready to hear her new argument, Ava?
Oh, sorry, hold on. Papa Elfpire walked in, and I can hear him listening to law videos while we're streaming watching law videos. It's really funny.
It's
Alright,
the way of the world.
we're ready. Yeah, and Lawtism is the way of the world, guys. Oh. It was silent for too long.
Yeah.
Probation violation, of course.
Welcome to Looking at Legal Stuff. Today we have 4 hearings in a case with a woman who's in hot water with the court for doing nothing all year to meet the conditions of her probation for retail fraud, as well as being years behind on her child support.
Yeah, she was in for retail fraud of all things. It's such a bizarre case, like start to finish.
Every time she's in court, she has a sob story with a million excuses for the judge why it's not her fault she hasn't done what he ordered her to do, until he finally ends up laughing out loud at her and her latest tale of woe is me. Will the judge buy anything she tells him?
And again, remember, we all know how rare it is for a judge to burst out laughing on the bench.
Yeah.
It's usually deserved, though.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 87A District Court. I'm Judge Hesslink. We'll get started with the criminal docket this morning. First case is the State of Michigan versus Dawn Crow. That's file 23-42445-SM. We have Ms. Crow with us. Yes, I do see her there. Ms. Crow, this is a probation violation hearing. Looks like we adjourned things for 3 months back in July. The allegation is that you are non-compliant with your probation and the...
Hold on. Thank you, Festiva, for being a Jarl for... So of course it would cut off the second that I went to go and say, well, thank you for being a Jarl for a number of months. Plaptism, get ready for bottom boy Mizu and bottom or elf Eva. What the fuck? To get you from your tism of the plat variety, remember, keep your elves down tight and hard. They love it when you did Jesus, man. You used your fucking free post, just a horny post?
Don't you, why not?
Complete the retail fraud
Hi, Sarah. I get
class,
it,
work camp days, report for the month of July, pay your fines and costs, and test as required. Tell me how you've done the last 3 months.
So, I have gotten a job since then. I work at the Rose City McDonald's. There was a problem with my paychecks where there's something taking $300 out of my paychecks every month. So my checks were only being 100 to 200 every time I get them. I haven't been able to pay on my
By the way, chat, nothing is wrong with the stream. Her camera
Her
is
voice
just
is
like...
just that bad.
Well, I mean her camera. Like, you see she hasn't moved the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't know how you caused that. To where, like, you have the
She
audio
set the
perfect, but the
exposure to
camera's
like
dead.
for like nighttime viewing stars, and it can't fucking absorb the light fast enough to make him move.
class. I should be able to within my next paycheck.
Okay, so what she's trying to claim here, in a very stupid way, is she's trying to claim that her paychecks from McDonald's are being partially withheld to fulfill these legal obligations. Obviously, this is not true because the court will not have her here if that were true.
With the community service that you guys gave me, the reason that is not done is because the guy's name is Jared. I was going through the Art Federation. His house burnt down, and he hasn't been back. It's been 3 weeks.
Oh my god!
He's doing.
No, my chat is right. It's not what's wrong with her camera. She took a picture and is putting that as a profile picture.
Ooh.
That's why we're not seeing her move. I'm surprised
wild.
the judge hasn't called it out. Yeah, that takes a good job, chat. Good job, chat. Naruhima called that out. She's like, I'm pretty sure that's a picture that she's just using.
That's wild behavior in court, especially when you're already in so much trouble.
That is not okay. So much.
I can get the 3 days done immediately. I'm supposed to have my son for Halloween. I've been trying to do better. We have had property taxes, which we're behind on.
Moved.
And
she's moving.
No, it really is just
okay,
like
so
absolutely.
No, yeah, it's just really that bad. I mean, I thought you were right on it, Naruhime. But nah, she started moving, guys. Oh no, her camera's an SCP.
Her thing is just like actually fucked.
Yeah, it's just at 2 frames a second.
Electricity got shut off. We had to pay that. I understand. I've had a while to get this done. But if given another 3 months, Your Honor, I can honestly be off of probation by next month. With all of my fines paid.
What? Give me 3 more months so I can be done with this in a month.
Yeah.
Bitch.
That's
where
we're at.
Jesus. Oh my god.
I'm in a better situation now.
Oh wait, we're in court.
I'm currently with somebody that is willing to help me get my life in order. He's willing to help hold on to my money so then I can make sure everything's paid and make sure everything's done. My vehicle broke down, so we've been down to 1 vehicle.
Jesus Christ.
How
many more? Can you not breathe either? Is the police officer hurting you? Like every fucking excuse so far.
Oh yeah.
I've heard property taxes, child support is in fact being withheld by McDonald's, and so many others, like 4 or 5 excuses, when the judge only asked, where are you in completing your probation?
It rusted out on the sidewall, and then my muffler is just hanging there, slapping on the bottom of my truck. So we're down to 1 vehicle now.
Slapping.
But honestly,
Absolutely
Your Honor,
slapping.
I can be offered probation by next month. The hours are there at work.
I just love how
Did you do your
keeps
retail
going.
fraud class?
No, Your Honor. I can get that done.
Why not? No, just Jesus. No, Your Honor. Well, you've had 3 months, so I'm not sure. Oh my god.
My next paycheck in 2 weeks. I just haven't had the money. My last paycheck was only 17 hours because I was in the hospital. I have been in and out of the hospital with my kidneys and with having pneumonia. I'm currently not allowed back.
Apparently, you are the most unhealthy person on the planet.
Yeah.
Work until I can get discharged from the hospital because I had walking pneumonia. I'm at home, but I have to get cleared, asymptomatic, if that makes sense. I can't have any coughs or throat.
If you're asymptomatic, it means that you are not presenting symptoms of whatever you might be infected with. It means that you are effectively immune to whatever disease you are carrying, however you are a carrier, which means you are still capable of spreading the disease. That is what asymptomatic means.
Going up or anything
Which is how you know
for
that they did
a
not
week.
tell her that.
Yeah, no, they absolutely no, because yeah, I have to be discharged, but I'm at home right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Before I can go back to work because I work in fast food.
So what you're telling me is you haven't finished anything.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for cutting through the bullshit, Judge.
She has like all these excuses, and the judge is like, "So what you mean is I didn't do nothing."
Yeah,
At all.
that was fucking great.
Like, what else is he supposed to say? Because she doesn't understand that it does not matter, like, how many excuses she has. All the judge hears is, "I literally didn't do anything you told me to do."
Look, if you had to make an excuse for why you didn't do the terms of your probation, right? It would honestly be, Your Honor, I have been doing as good as I can to try and get these done, but several extenuating circumstances have prevented me from completing the probation. That's about the most that you could push back on saying, no, I haven't done anything.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Hold on, Livy's temperance is, I had pneumonia, cancer, slain shout, my mother died twice, all my family died thrice, the houses I was in all burned down with all my money, but hey, I still got an internet connection to be here.
Yeah. It's such a wild behavior on her part.
Yeah.
Right?
Your Honor. No, Your Honor. I just now have been able to get tested down here. The hospital said that they would start testing me if there's something from the probation officer, because they asked me the last time I was at the hospital. I asked them at the last time I was at the hospital to drug test me, and they will. I could not find anywhere to drug test me down here. I moved all the way to Lupton. I no longer live in Gaylord. I live in Rose City, West Branch area.
I know that there are.
So, I don't know if the judge is going to address this, but are you admitting to the court before everyone here today that you moved the location of your residence without informing the court? Another parole violation, by the way.
Yep.
Are testing places in the Rose City, West Branch area.
I did not
And
know
also, it doesn't matter. Look, don't tell a judge, oh, I moved to this area and there's no testing facility. He knows every testing facility in, like, the surrounding counties. Trust me.
Yeah, he's going to bring that up. He's like, yeah,
I
they
have been
one,
looking
trust
the-
me.
They have they have a district court and a sheriff's department in West Branch. You can go there and
Yes.
figure out how to
There
get
you
tested.
I went to the probation office there. They told me unless they had something from my probation officer, they could not test me. I went to the courthouse. I went to the jail. They have called Natasha. And I have called Natasha numerous times about this.
This judge is
And
going to
I
slap you down.
honestly have an appointment next week to get everything started for disability.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Hill, what are your recommendations?
Your Honor, I'm recommending that she serve 10 days jail and be unsuccessfully discharged with fines and costs preserved.
Yep.
All right, Ms. Crow, you've been on probation for a year.
I understand that. It's just if I go to jail, I will lose my child. I am working
Well?
really hard to get him back. That is my whole world. I'm supposed to go get him tomorrow for Halloween. I moved out of a domestic situation. I'm going to counseling. I'm trying to get on the right medications. I'm trying to work and get on this.
Fairy tale fraud, third degree, 10. Oh my god. Shell terms.
Not like it was a long time ago.
Fines, balance due. You owe only $211? You can't take care of this?
Yeah, no, she's been going through all this shit for like a couple $100.
Oh my god. And look, I
That's
partially pause it too, because she's doing the same thing that, I'm sorry, I've heard, God, so many women do in court when it comes to family court or anything like that. Oh my god, I got out of this, I just want my kid back, blah blah blah. Well, if you wanted your kid back, you would have fucking adhered to the terms of your probation.
Ability so I can do what I need to do. I really am trying, Your Honor.
Doesn't sound like
And
it.
if given one last chance, I really can be
Habitual
off
offender.
of
Oh, no.
probation next month. I have
Delivery
all of
and manufacture, Schedule 5, pled guilty.
Holy shit, she fucking... Okay, so she was selling a Schedule 5 substance. I'm not sure what that would have been. I'd have to look at it. But
not
yeah,
smoking
that
the
means
weed.
that
She's the
delivery
dealer.
and manufacture, that means that she was either selling or making. I'm surprised they have that combined.
Yeah. No, this whole thing is
Disposition,
wild
pled
with her.
guilty.
Because she's gonna look you dead in the eye and be like, "No, I've never done anything wrong. The court is just wrongfully biased against me." And then you go look through her
Yeah,
record, and it's like,
yeah.
"Well, you did this, you
Not
did
so
this, you did
much.
this."
And it looks like only every few years apart you're getting in trouble with the law.
She's just such a wild person. And then she comes in court and she just cries about it every time. Your Honor, I'm trying, I swear. Well, this is like the 20th time you're in court and you literally owe $200. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I mean, even if you made some payments, that would satisfy the court.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
literally,
one.
I can only pay $20 right now. I'm not joking. That will actually get the court to believe that you're making some good faith effort to pay your dues.
But no, you don't do anything and you're like, "Oh, well, you should just accept that I didn't do anything."
But don't worry, don't worry. I need 3 months. I'll have everything done in a month, and in a week I'll have everything started. What, bitch? Can you just be consistent with the timeline here?
Exactly.
means to do it.
We brought the original probation violation against you in April of this year. And then in
Correct.
July, so you knew from back in April that you should have been doing this
Ew.
stuff. Then we gave
You're right,
you
Your Honor.
an additional 3 months in July. And I told you that you must do all of the probation requirements. And I even said you could do community service work instead of some of the work camp. But I emphasize that you had to have everything done in.
I'm sorry, some of the work camp? What state are you in that you have a work camp? I'm not. Look, that's a red flag for me. Why are you sending people to work camps? What the fuck?
3 months.
I think it's meant to be like a God, it's like when they send you to like a therapy camp. It's not like an
Yeah,
actual
no,
camp.
it is.
camp.
Yeah, no, I know. It's the words coming off like
It sounds
verbatim like
bad.
that just hit me weird. Yeah, it sounds really bad. In America, at least. Look, you can do community service instead of being sent to the work camp. I'm sorry, what?
Here we are 3
Oh,
months
you're gonna love her
later, and you've
excuse on
got
community
absolutely nothing done.
I
How am
would
I
have had the
supposed to,
community service.
man? Whoa,
The
whoa,
service.
whoa! Hey,
Yeah,
you
it's
talking
his turn to
faster
talk.
and talking over me doesn't change what I'm going to say. You haven't done a thing, so how am I supposed to give you a break when you've done absolutely nothing?
Yeah.
Because, Your Honor, if you don't remember correctly, my ex-husband just got pled guilty for beating the crap out of me. He is absconding from the police.
What does that have to do with anything? But okay, let's hear it. I love this. The tale of woe. It is indeed a tale of woe.
A word that he was looking for me and that he would be turning himself in today. From his mom. I came down here to try to better my life. I'm sorry I haven't got anything done. There's not very much to do community service down here. There's no goodwill or anything. I have been trying to get it done. But I finally
her
found
camera's frame rate is actually tied to how upset she gets. Look, she's actually doing decent on the FPS right now.
a place I can get it done. The only reason why it hasn't been is because his house
I
caught
have
on
no
fire.
idea how she caused this.
I will make sure I get it done. I don't want to lose my son.
Then you should have done this 3 months ago.
I'm
I've
sorry,
been
man.
trying to do a better life. I'm supposed to pick him up for Halloween tomorrow. I go to jail. His dad will take him from me. His lawyer is in the courtroom right now.
Jesus.
That boy is my whole life. I left domestic situation after domestic situation to get better for him.
When did you go to where you're at now, ma'am?
So she says that like that's a good thing. That is a massive red flag that you
It
are
is.
continually getting your child into bringing your child into abusive relationships. Like I've left
it's not
multiple domestic situations to better myself for my child. It's like, why did you get into multiple domestic situations when you have a child?
But yeah, the judge is gonna come down on you for that and be like, look, okay, congratulations, you've left a bad situation, but you're also the one who entered it.
Yeah.
At the most, in terms of like credibility in her eyes, all you're showing is a net neutral. But in reality, the fact that you even created that situation in the first place is still a net negative to the court.
Exactly. Also, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, Gothic Mommy. But yeah, no, that she says it like it's such a good thing. It's like, this makes you sound like such a shitty mom. Your Honor, I've only gotten my child into like 20 different domestic situations. I'm
Your
doing
Honor,
better.
I've been couch searching with my legs, and it hasn't been healthy for my child.
But it's my only way to get a house. Because I can't work for some reason.
By the way, random sidebar, congratulations to Shondo, who has begun the process of purchasing a house for herself and her family.
Based.
Yep.
Hope it works out for her.
At now, ma'am.
I've only been here 4 months and I had to leave when this stuff happened with Brandon. I was stuck up in...
So what you're telling me is that you've been here since before your last court date, because your last court date was 3 months ago and you've been here for 4 months. You know, at the very least, please just keep your timeline consistent. Because then at least it might be believable.
Tailored.
So you've been
So
there
I've
since
only been
June.
here for a few months.
So you've been there since June, right?
And since then, we are $1,200 behind in property taxes. We have propane that is due, that has $600. Our lights just got shut off. That was another $600. And then my truck
What are you
just broke
talking
down.
about?
I can send pay.
Your Honor, the federal government started nuclear testing on my property and now I have cancer. I'm sorry, I said just Jesus.
Stubs. I can send
Cancer
hospital
AIDS, in fact.
documentation
Yeah,
that I've been
hit
in
me
and
with
out of the
that cancer gun.
hospital.
Remember, chat, Joker and Harley Quinn literally made a cancer gun.
I can
I hate
send
that show.
all the information and documentation that you need, Your Honor.
I don't need any documentation. The only documentation I need is, did you complete your community service? Did you do your retail fraud class? Did you report as required? Did you pay your fines and costs? And did you test as required? And all of those things are a resounding no.
No.
What you're telling me is the same thing that everybody has in their life. Bills
Yeah.
and difficulties. That's nothing new.
To this court.
You're going to do 10 days in jail. You're going to be unsuccessful. Ma'am.
Your Honor, I'm a female, but somehow I have prostate cancer.
Ma'am, you talking faster and talking over me doesn't help anything.
I'm autistic.
You're going to do 10 days.
Oh my fucking god!
I love it. She shouts out, I'm
He
autistic.
just screamed, I'm autistic. Look at everyone's face. Look. She's all of a sudden, she actually looked at the screen. The court clerk is like, what the fuck? I think Elliot Bloomberg actually just fell asleep. Anthony Demarest feels like he's seen this 100 times. Wow, I didn't expect that. We gotta go back just a second. I gotta hear that one more time. I'm autistic.
You're going to do 10 days in jail. You're going to be unsuccessful. Ma'am. You talking faster and talking over me doesn't help anything.
I'm autistic.
You're going to do 10 days in jail, and you're going to be unsuccessful. Discharged from probation with your fines and costs preserved.
Can I at least turn myself in Monday so I can go get my son?
How is that going to change anything?
So I can have my son for the weekend. I don't have him again for another 2 weeks. After that, I could be out of jail.
Now here's a question for Chad and Mizu.
Uh-huh.
Would you give her the weekend?
I personally don't think I would, because I feel like I've given her way too many chances at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was thinking about it for a second, and I'm like, here's my issue. My issue would be, okay, put up or shut up. If you turn yourself into the jail on Monday, you get 10 days. If you don't, we come and get you, and you get 30 days. That might be where I would go with it. Make it a challenge line for her. Okay, fine. One more chance, but you fuck up this time, it's 3 times as worse for you.
By the time
I can give her what? She said the weekend, so what, 2-3 days to turn herself in? I think I'd be okay with that, but it's really just to get her in jail for a longer period of time, because I know she's not gonna actually turn herself in.
Oh, 100%.
go pick him up again.
What time
At
do
least
you want to
then
pick
I
him
can
up?
keep my child.
If you will listen to me, you'll hear that I'm asking you a question about what time that you want to appear. So stop talking and listen, please.
I'm not sure. At least at 6 p.m. on Monday. I was gonna ask if I could turn myself in the jail down.
And now I'm denying your motion. Monday morning would have been acceptable. Maybe after you drop off your kid back at their dad's. But like, 6 p.m. Monday evening? Nah. Absolutely not. After I'm fucking home? Oh wow, Death the Goat, thank you for the 50 gifted memories. Thank you so much.
And
Here,
it's,
because
it's funny because the judge is giving her a chance, like that he probably
really is,
shouldn't. And she's immediately fighting him on it.
Yeah, no, like he did, honestly, what I didn't think he would do, what I think most people, like, what you would do and what chat would do is, no, you don't get more time to fuck me over. You go to jail now. But he actually went, well, what time Monday could you turn yourself in? 6 p.m. Are you... Court closes at 5, and the jail doesn't like fucking taking people unless they have to after a certain time as well. So, absolutely not.
Would you like to hear my reasoning for why I would not give her the weekend?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that she actually does care about the kid, like, even if it's in a toxic way. I'm assuming she actually does have, like, some motherly care there.
Yeah,
So
I
I
mean, yeah,
would
that's
not-
visceral.
I am of the opinion that she needs to lose something in order to properly feel the mistakes she's causing.
Honestly, I agree with you. It's the judge was very accurate when he said, "Look, you're not saying something that we haven't heard a million times before." As much as it might be fun to bring the emotional argument, and you think it might actually get anywhere, in court, this one of the few places it's likely not to get anywhere and actually hurt you more than help you. Case in point, Exhibit A, this fucking video. Like, he's actually trying to give her an inch here, and she's trying to take that mile, and this is why judges tend to say, no, fuck you, go to jail.
Hour and a half
Because
away
they're
from
just going
there.
to fight.
It's almost 2 hours away.
Ma'am, that's going to cost you extra.
Yeah.
How
You
is
would
that
have
going to
to
cost
pay-
me? Like, can I
Because
just do
I
my
don't-
time down here?
I don't control that jail. I don't have the ability to send you to that jail.
Well, I was just asking because Brandon's going to be in the same jail.
If you want to set up something to be down there, but I'm sure it's going to cost you extra to do that because they don't have to accept you down there.
It's just,
The jail here has to accept you.
I don't want to be in the same jail with the guy that beat the crap out of me.
First of all, you guys aren't kept in co-ed fucking living quarters or even in Chen Pop, even in jail, which is temporary holding, you know, prison is longer term, but you're not gonna, you likely wouldn't even see him.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I'm sorry, that'll cause more trauma.
They'll cause more trauma.
I moved down here to get away from
She's
him
such a shitty
because I'm
person.
terrified.
I know. Oh my god. She had her hands up. What if she said, please, I don't want to die. Don't kill me.
That's why I asked for another 3 months so I could get off of probation. He scares the hell out of me.
No, he doesn't.
And now you're going to have me in the same jail as him?
I don't either.
Where I can hear him scream and yell, just like he did when he beat the hell out of me?
Ma'am, if you want to set up something to go to the West Branch jail, then set it up. But you'll report on 11/3
Oh my god, you're
at
actually
6
giving
p.m.
her... Jesus.
unless you set up 10 days in jail in West Branch.
Yes, sir.
If you fail to appear, we'll do a warrant for your arrest and you'll be picked up as soon as the police find you, wherever they find you at. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
That's all for today.
I missed the start. What's she on trial for? She is in for 2 things mostly. The first is retail fraud, which she could have had this sorted out super quickly because it was $200, and she's just refusing.
A class and mandatory testing because I think drugs were involved.
Yeah. And then she's also sort of kind of in here because she's not been paying her child support.
Yeah. That's a different hearing, though.
Yeah, but it's something that's kind of being taken into account.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it's just the retail fraud, which again was is a $210 fine. She just refuses because she's an idiot, I guess.
By the way, the fine itself is $150, and then court costs and all and everything else, it ends up being a little over $200. But she has had this hanging over her head. Simple payment, simple partial payment plan for over a year. I'm sorry, but even 3 months, you can't come up with $200. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is the matter
Okay, here's the
of
second
Brent
hearing.
Marshallowski and Dawn Marie Crow. It's file
She's in jail now.
2014-15388-DC. This is set for an arraignment. Can I have the name, Ms. Crow, can I have your name from the jail, please?
Okay, so this is just her
Yes,
arraignment.
Dawn Crow.
All right. Ms. Crow, there's was a bench warrant out for your arrest for failure to appear at the October 1st, 2025 show cause hearing. Then a $625 cash performance bond was imposed for that. Why didn't you appear at that date and time?
So I moved all the way down to Lupton. I have not gotten my mail in almost 6 months. I had no idea I had a court date or anything. I just recently got a address.
What do you think, Ava?
My face.
Is this why you expected? Is this why you expected she'd be in court?
This is no. This is look. This is why I'm like look. I'll give her that until Monday, right? But it's only because I know she's not gonna appear, and I'm gonna send out an arrest warrant, and I'm gonna have her in county jail for a lot longer than 10 days. Looks like it's exactly played out exactly how I thought it would. Like Jesus. Talk about calling the playbook.
They're in Lupton, Michigan. The reason why I haven't paid my child support, Your Honor, is because I thought it was already automatically coming out of my paychecks. I called friend of the court and told them that I had a job working at Rose City McDonald's, and they told me that they were going to take my child support right out of it. They never did. This whole time I thought my child support was already being paid.
Check.
There was no
Ms.
money
Krause,
coming out. She's just lying.
From the front of the court's perspective, where are we at in this case?
The dependent support obligation is $51. There's a total balance on the account of $2,000.
2,000. I'm
But
sorry,
you hear that?
2,000.
Her support obligation is $51.
Like a week or a month?
I
Like,
think it's a month, but I guess we'll hear in a minute.
I mean, even if it was a week, that's amazing. That's really good fucking low child support. So,
And $257.81. The arrears balance is $2,206.81. The last payment that was received was from May of this year of $5.08.
are you kidding me right now? You have not paid child support in a month. Ugh, that's years and years of unpaid child support.
Your child support is $51 a month, and you have managed
That's
to rack
insane.
up over $2,000 in arrears.
Bro, how the fuck? That's wow.
Let me
Okay.
double check. So not the exact amount, but just $2,000. She has not paid child support in at least 40 months.
40. Hold on.
So 3 years and some
40
change.
months. Yeah, 40 months. 40 months. 40 divided by 12. 3.3 years.
Yeah, 3 years and some change.
Yeah,
Not
three
paid
and a half
any
years.
child support.
That's insane.
And it's
All
that
right,
cheap.
well, here we go.
And she just
yeah,
won't do
it's
it.
super cheap. It's like you can give up Netflix and Amazon Prime and have that covered.
To that was
Like-
April.
It's just at this point it feels like she's just actively malicious. Right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
I can't see it any other way. There's no way it's this bad when your obligations are so small unless you're just intentionally thumbing your nose at the court system.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
$36.09, both from a prior income withholding. Additionally, from that payment, prior to that was May of 2024 in the amount of $36.09. She is
God, she can't
correct
ever pay
that
it.
she did contact the front of the court on August 15th to report an employer. She has two separate cases. I've had contact with her on another case, not today, but have asked for her to submit her address in writing to our office. The other case manager that's not here today has had no contact with her. So we do not have a good address for her, and she is aware of how to submit that information.
What would you like to do today about making sure that we have the proper address information? By
Because
order
her
that
address
accepted?
is confidential, I could submit something to the county jail for her to update that and send it back to us. Our office is not opposed to reduction of the bond, but she hasn't made any effort to pay anything for that. Additionally, there's been no payments towards her arrears. Michigan
I thought
Court
it was
of
all coming
Wages.
out of my checks.
Ms. Crow, you can't talk over other people. So let Ms. Kraus finish, and then I'll give you an opportunity to say what you need to say. Go ahead, Ms. Kraus.
Michigan Quarterly Wages has reported in the 3 quarters for this year that she has earned almost $9,000. So she does have the ability to pay.
All right, now, Ms. Crow, what is it that you want to tell me?
I thought my child support for both cases were being taken out of my checks. That's the only reason why I haven't paid. My checks have been $200 working 40 hours a week. Somebody has been taking $400 each check out of my check. That's why I have not paid. I was told it was being taken out. I can't pay my child.
I gotta say this. I don't care what McDonald's you're working at. Even if you're getting overtime, you're not making $600 a week at McDonald's. Because she's saying she only got $200 a week, and she was getting supposedly $400 just randomly taken out of her check.
Well, here, let's see here. Just real quick. I know this isn't what she's getting, but 15 times 40. 600 a week. If she's putting in at that stuff. If she was like in California, where the minimum wage is actually 15. She's in like Minnesota or something. I'm pretty sure the minimum wage isn't 15 an hour there.
Yeah. Here, let me double check. So.
Yeah, let me check too.
I think she's in New York, actually.
Minnesota.
Oh no, wait, there's another one that's Minnesota. I was searching for Otsego County, and apparently there's one in Minnesota and one in New York.
It's $11 an hour. It's pretty good, but it's not fucking 15.
Yeah. And then you have to think taxes has to be taken out.
Yep.
Because when you work a real job like that, they automatically take taxes. You don't really get like an option.
Yeah, no, it's you file your W-4. I said W-9. And you get your W-4. But you're a freaking federally taxed and state taxed employee at that point. You're a dog of the state.
Try to pay my
she's not
child
making
support
600.
No, she's
not.
not.
Believe it.
No, she's not making 600. It's not possible.
I'm sitting in jail. I can pay it when I get out and go back to my job. But I had no idea it wasn't being taken out. I haven't seen Lila in 7 years because I was told that my rights were terminated.
Okay, Ms. Crow, whether or not you've seen your child is a completely different topic than whether or not.
So here's a side note. I don't know why so many people think this. Just because your rights are terminated doesn't mean you don't owe child support.
Yeah.
Because I hear it a lot with people like, it comes up specifically with like the abortion argument or whatever, where people are like, well, as a man, you can terminate your rights to the child if you don't want it. And it's like, that doesn't erase your obligations.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think that. I don't know who told people that. It's pretty much straight just a negative for you. There's no benefit to terminating your rights.
Yeah, terminating your rights means you have no say in the decision-making, schools they go to, things that they do, visitation and all. You have absolutely no say in all of that, while still having to pay your obligations and child support and everything. It's quite literally the worst thing that could happen to a parent.
Yeah. So I don't know why she's like, well, I terminated my rights. I didn't know I was still paying. Yes, you did. Shut the fuck up. You're lying.
Yeah.
Whether or not you paid your child
support for?
It is a completely different topic. It doesn't connect. They are related, but there's no connection between whether or not you see your child and whether or not you owe child support for your child.
Yeah.
The two are not necessarily connected.
Oh my fucking, here we go.
Ms.
Like,
Crow,
you
you
were
are
just
just
saying.
all over the place. First, you tell me that you thought it was being taken out. Now you tell me that you think that the
Yes.
rights were terminated. That makes absolutely no sense.
Why do you think I haven't went to see my daughter in 7 years? Brett told me that there was a termination hearing. I wasn't allowed to have contact with her in 7 years.
Again, Ms. Crow, this is not a hearing about whether or not you had your trial, your termination of your parental rights. It's not a hearing on your parenting time. It is whether or not you have paid your child support. You now know that you have
Yes,
not
sir.
paid it. What are you going to do about it?
As soon as I can get out of jail, I can make a payment when I get my paychecks.
What?
I thought, like I said, they were being taken out.
Well, I heard you. You don't have to repeat that. I heard you the first time. When is your paycheck?
My next paycheck is here in 2 weeks. I haven't been able to work because I had to turn myself in. I'm due to get out next Thursday.
Did they just say a year and 2 weeks? Or did they say
sounds
here in
like
2
it.
weeks? Hold on, I have to go back just real quick.
It might have been here.
My next paycheck is here in 2 weeks. I haven't been
Yeah, okay. Here in 2 weeks. Okay, I was like, a year and 2 weeks? You get to stay in jail, bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
able to work because I had to turn myself in. I'm due to get out next Thursday.
Ms. Crow, the question was when, not anything else. So 2 weeks from today, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How much are you gonna pay in 2 weeks?
I could pay $150 to $200 if I have to.
Well, you have to. Yes, so that's...
All right. I'm going to reduce your bond to personal recognizance bond of $625 so that you can get out of jail. It'll take a little bit for the court paperwork to get from the court to the friend of the court and over to the jail. Once it gets there,
Yeah.
you'll be released today. Part of that paperwork is going to be a confidential address form that you're going to need to fill in your address so that the friend of the court knows how to get a hold of you and where to send documentation to.
Yep.
Understand.
We're also going to, the friend of the court is also going to set up another hearing in a little over 2 weeks so that I know that you've paid the $150 that you're supposed to be paying, and then we will address what type of a payment plan that you're going to be making from there on out. Okay?
Yeah, I saw my hotkey for the wrong chat went off. Thank you for showing that, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You've already got court orders, so it may simply be just to follow the court orders. I don't know, but I want to set up a hearing as soon as we can in a couple of weeks to monitor your payments. Yes, ma'am.
I don't get out of jail physically
Yesterday was,
until next Thursday because I'm sitting
Hold
on.
sorry. Because my chat's asking what happened. Yesterday was when we did the watch along with MommaOcco, so that might have been kick
A
chat.
probation violation. Is there any way, because I will only have like partial check, I can pay? Do you guys still want me to pay at that check in 2 weeks since I get out of here in next Thursday, or do you want me to wait till the check after that when I have a full big one?
Oh
So
my
if I wait
god.
until the full big check, which would be 2 weeks after that, I can pay about $300 on my check.
You are just like, again, just girl's mouth is her own worst enemy. You're literally being permitted to be let out today to pay in 2 weeks, and now you're trying to make that 4 weeks.
Yeah. Like you've been given way too many chances, in my opinion, and
Yeah, and you're trying to
abusing
take
all
more.
of it.
And you're taking more and more and more and more. And this is why the court, like, eventually just stops fucking entertaining this shit in general. Because these bad apples fucking ruin it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Child support, no issue. I'll have about a $500, $600, $700 check if I wait until I have 2 weeks
A
in.
bona fide.
I want to know how much you
She
can pay
said
me out of this
bonafide.
next coming check.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, sir. I haven't been able to get out of jail to work to see how much I'm going to be able to pay. She said when I get out of jail, she's going to put me on for 40 hours. I should be able to pay $100, $150. I'm not
That must be a
entirely
really
sure
desperate place.
because I am in jail.
And look. Now she's down lower. I can pay 200, 250. Now it's 100, 150.
I'm going to leave it at
Slowly going
150
down.
bucks, and you better hustle when you get out of jail and come up with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll figuratively work my ass off when I get out of jail.
Glad to hear it.
No, you should
All right.
literally work your
Ms.
ass
Kraus,
off.
is there anything else that we need to do today?
Just want to clarify, just to make sure I have an understanding of what's ordered. So she anticipates a paycheck on the 21st of this month, correct? And then she's ordered to pay $150 from that check by the end of the day?
Is that correct, Ms. Crow?
Yes.
So $150 by, today is the 6th, so you'd be getting it in 2 weeks would be November the 21st, right? That'd be the
Yes, sir.
tomorrow is Friday, which would be the 7th. 2 weeks after that would be the 21st. You'll have $150 to the friend of the court by November 21st by close of business at 4:30.
I would not be
right?
surprised if she didn't pay, chat.
Yes, sir.
I don't think she will.
All right, and then the
There's a third hearing
bond is
after
going to
the
be
second
reduced to a
one,
PR bond, 625 PR bond, and she's going to fill out the confidential address change today. Is anything else we need to do, Ms. Kraus?
I can also supply her with specific payment requests or just indicate that the court's ordering that because she does have an additional case to make sure that it gets to this case by that date.
All right, there's some paperwork, Ms. Crow, that you're going to need to fill out to make sure that the $150 gets to this case. And then we'll set a hearing in approximately a little bit after the 21st, whenever we can get it in to make sure that you're doing your payments on time. Do you have any other questions, Ms. Crow?
Yes, sir.
Yep, go
How
ahead.
do I go about getting my child support lowered for the other case? Because I haven't had
She's still haggling down on everything.
And this is like, if there's another case out there involving a different judge, this judge can't do anything.
Yeah,
to
he
lower
can't do
that.
anything
and,
for you
and it's your
anyway.
fault for having more than one set of kids with what sounds like more than one guy. That's the only instance in which you would have more than one child support case open. It's not per child, it's per like family unit. So what the fuck?
She's just obsessed with trying to like lower it further and further down.
Yeah, and how many kids do you have that are in your fucking custody that you're having to pay child support? This is weird because normally it's the other way around, right? Normally it's the guy who's, you know, oh, I have 2 child support cases because I slept around. Nah, this bitch is fucking putting some man to shame.
Oh yeah.
You file a motion in
I
that
haven't had a
other
thing.
case asking, you file a motion in writing and ask for that to be reviewed and say that your circumstances, your finances have changed and you want to have a review. And we can probably, if you get it in fairly quickly, we can probably address that, at least bring it up in front of me at the next court hearing that we have.
That'd be incredible because I'm supposed to pay my son's father $300 a month. And
Okay, just
I had him
make your
full
motion.
custody for 2 years.
Okay, make your motion now, as soon as possible, as soon as you get out, send it to the friend of the court, and they'll get it on as quickly as possible thereafter.
Yes, sir. I'll do that as soon
right.
as I get out.
All right, that's all
Thank
for
you.
today then. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. Can I get a
Next
BOGO
matter
discount?
is Brent Marshaleski and Dawn Crow, file 14-15388-DC.
Child
All right,
support
chat. What's our
review.
guesses?
I'm guessing
she do it?
didn't pay. I'm guessing she didn't pay.
Oh, come on,
I'm
Ava. You
fairly
have no
certain
faith
she
in
didn't
her?
pay. No, of course not. Dude, it looked like the guy who was appearing as her attorney for that hearing didn't have
You
faith
see
in her,
Ms.
for God's
Crow,
sake.
is it Ms. Ryder now?
Fair.
All right, she is present. Ms. Spillane, can you update me as to this file, please?
Yes, sir. The defendant was arrested on an FOC bench warrant on November the 6th and then was arraigned before you the same date. You did a PR bond and instructed her to make a specific payment of $150 by 4:30 on November the 21st, and that she had to update her personal information form prior to being released from the jail, and then submit any requested information regarding her income withholding order and appear today. I did speak with the defendant on December 5th. She said that she would not be able to make that payment. We did discuss making any payment would be better than no payment. And I also emailed her or sent her some mail.
And there it is. Not only did she not make the payment she was required to, as part of her fucking bond conditions, she paid nothing. Again, paying, like I said, paying something, even if it's as little as $5, is better than paying nothing, and she paid nothing.
Regarding motions that she was requesting.
Paid nothing.
So she's not paid her $150?
No, sir.
And she updated her address and contact information?
It appears so.
And has she not submitted any income withholding information?
I do
Oh my
know
God.
that she spoke with the other.
I hate it. She's waving her, she has her fucking debit card in her hand, as though paying the $150 now is going to change anything about this hearing.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we're past this. It's too late. Like, cool, you still have to make this payment, but this particular hearing is about throwing you in jail or not.
For not making your payments.
Yeah, like, you waving around your black card isn't gonna do shit.
Her case manager that she also has a case with, and was told to try and get the federal ID number for her employer so we can get that income withholding order actually active.
All right, Ms. Ryder, what do you have to say for yourself?
Hold on. Now that he asks, I've been meaning to ask for a long while. Is it a long E for Eva or short A when pronouncing your name? It's Eva. That's how you say it. I'm not sure what you mean, but you can hear me say it, and that is how you pronounce it. Eva.
Some people wonder if it's Eva or Ava.
Oh, I mean, I accept both, but I pronounce it like Eva, so.
Yeah. Well, because like Ava,
more like,
the E sounds
Ava's
like
more
an
like
A,
German.
which is what I think what they mean.
Yeah, but Ava is more German, like AVA, where EVA is more Celtic.
Yeah.
So my hours got cut drastically. I'm only making 8 hours a week at my job. I broke my phone, so I haven't been able to get into my pay stubs to.
Okay, so instantly, the 40 hours promise, apparently out of nowhere. She only gets 8 hours a week, and her phone broke.
Yep.
So that's like 2 seconds, and we have 2 fucking excuses.
Show you guys. I do have the Lifelines app that shows my schedule and how many hours I worked. I'm in the process of getting transferred to West Branch to the McDonald's so I can get more hours there because we have new management at my job. I've been trying to get the income withholding in. I've been trying to get the ID number, but my boss has not been in. She's been in Mayo. So I'm actually interviewing for a second job at Myers today at 2:30. I can make a $25 payment to both of my child supports, but that's all I have right now. I have not been making very many hours. I'm trying to make as many, work as much as I can and to start making payments.
By the way, thank you, Artemis, for the 2. We don't recognize elf rights in this fiefdom.
But shut up. 8 look, I will say 8 hours a week is pretty shit. In terms of like hours for a job, but like I don't believe a single thing out of this girl's mouth.
Exactly. Especially when you're like, oh, don't worry, she promised me I'm getting 40 hours.
Yeah, 40 hours as soon as I come out. Oh, well, new management. Oh, is that how it happened? Well, I would like to introduce you to your new management in this fucking cell.
This is your supervisor, Officer Bradford. This is your
She does work. The court has actually confirmed that they were able to, because, like, saying that, oh, I work for this McDonald's, right? If you call, like, the services she has to call, they actually follow up on that. They will call that McDonald's. They would do that. They would do that legwork to make sure you're not lying to them. So I do at least believe that she works at McDonald's. I do believe that.
Yeah. No, I don't
But that's
doubt
only
it. I
because it
think
can
she's
be
just lying
confirmed.
about everything else about it.
Exactly. She's lying about literally everything else, but she probably is an employee with McDonald's.
When you say that you're trying to work as much as you can and your job is only giving you 8 hours a week, what are you doing with the other 6 days of the week?
I have been looking for work. I have had numerous interviews. I can't DoorDash because of previous court history from almost 7 years ago. So I didn't qualify for DoorDash.
What did you do that DoorDash won't take you?
Both of us are immediately, what the fuck did you do? Because seriously, I've had DoorDashers come up this fucking mile-long fucking driveway in cars that honestly look like they belong in Mad Max, and people who look like they've been on the meth pipe for like a year, and they're still DoorDashing. So what did you do where they're like, oh nah, this criminal offense right here, we can't even let you drive for us?
Yeah, I'm just... There's something there, and I just don't know what it is.
You know what? She probably was eating the food.
Maybe.
She just can't see. Yeah.
I have been trying to ask my boss for more hours, and I just have not been getting any. I owe my boyfriend right now, we owe almost $750 in property taxes.
Oh god, here we go with the other bills.
I don't doubt that she has other bills. She seems like somebody that doesn't pay anything.
I do. Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Yeah, you're right. Lobstarter 2X for $199 says yay for head pats.
Electricity bill is $300. My propane bill is $600, and we are sinking. I'm literally been begging my boss for more hours.
Okay, I call these moments in my brain, what I call a Bill Burr moment. And when she said I was sinking, I would have laughed so hard if, like, in the background and in the car, you actually see water start rising. Oh my god, you're in a lake. What do you do? Hey, I'm sinking, you're under. She just goes under. Oh my fucking god.
Every day. I call work every day asking if I can work. That's why I'm trying to be transferred to West Branch. But the West Branch manager is on vacation, and she won't be in.
Is there a correlation behind, like, how agitated a man with a beard might be and how fast they stroke their beard?
Maybe.
Because he's manhandling the shit out of his beard right now. He's gotta be agitated.
Till next week.
Take a breath, Ms. Ryder. I need to be able to speak to you.
Yes, sir.
How many job applications have you put in this month?
I have put in 11.
So 1 a day?
Yes, sir.
That's not a lot.
I didn't have a phone. My phone broke. My boyfriend literally just forked out another $50 we didn't have so I could have it.
Oh my god.
There's always another boyfriend, Ava.
Jesus Christ. I will say this, it's kind of funny. Back in the day, like way before you and I were born, but like back in the time that boomers usually fucking talk about, oh, just hit the streets and fucking go and knock down doors and you can get a job. 1 application a day was adequate. And now you're like, oh, no, that's too low. It's like, why do we have to fucking... this is more a comment on, like, the city job market in general right now than her. But, like, let's be real. An application a day for 11 days should be enough to get you a few interviews. It's not anymore. You have to apply to hundreds of jobs to maybe get one interview.
Yeah, like, you can do an application every couple minutes now because everything's online.
Yeah, you can.
A cell phone to be in court today.
Does your boyfriend have a phone?
Yes, sir, but I haven't been able to use it. He barely lets me use his phone.
I find
Sounds like
that
a great guy.
hard to believe.
It's true, Your Honor. We've been having severe issues.
Oh, Jesus.
She's
yeah,
still in the
so-
house?
Yes, sir.
And you're telling me that you can't politely ask him to borrow his phone so that you can contact employers?
I have asked, Your Honor. I literally asked him to use his phone to call my dad a few days ago. And
For your dad, that's not
You
an
also
employer
told me that you've
application.
been calling your boss every day and asking for more hours. What phone are you using for that?
Nice.
now that I have mine, I've been using mine, but we work at the
Nice.
same job. So if the work calls him, I talk to the boss. When he
So
goes
you
in,
are using his
So you are
phone.
using his phone then, yeah.
when work calls, I will ask to use the phone. Yes, sir.
All right. You're gonna want to use that car that you're in to drive on down to the county jailhouse. I mean, he asked one question and caught you in like 3 lies. We're done here.
Yeah, sorry, lady. This one's over.
And
Take
I
the
have
L.
been asking to use the phone. But that's why he paid to get me my own.
Ms.
Because
Ryder,
trust
it
me,
is
bro.
really hard to believe you when you tell me those kind of stories.
Not a
It
story, Your
is.
Honor. I swear.
It must be incredibly hard to live your life that way.
I have proof that I'm working. And I can
8 hours a week doesn't cut it. That's not working. That's a part-time gig at best.
Yeah.
looking for more hours,
8
Your
hours.
Honor.
Actually, well, I mean, look, 8 hours a week is far below part-time. Part-time is considered 20 hours a week. Full-time is considered 40. So you're like, yeah, that's barely gig work.
Literally, I'm waiting for the other manager to come
Yeah,
back
raising
so
your
I can
voice is gonna
transfer
help
to
out.
another store.
Judge
I have an
explained what it's
interview
for
at
to this
2:30 today for Myers.
I heard you. I heard you when you said
You're
that.
gonna miss that interview.
And I'm supposed to
You're
work
going to
tomorrow.
jail.
Ms. Spillane, how much in arrears is Ms. Crow Ryder? Ms. Spillane, I believe you're still on mute.
My apologies. She has the current balance today of $2,308.81.
God damn, that's a lot.
It keeps going up.
And what is her monthly obligation?
$51.
51. Yeah. It's bad. I would love to see the judge take out a calculator right now and just do that math real quick. You know, for the record.
It would be really fun.
So she's 46 months behind?
Yep.
She's quite a bit behind.
That's understating it.
Faith, look
The
at
last
his
payment
face.
we have received for this specific docket was back in May of 25 in the amount of $5.08.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mrs. Ryder, are you kidding me? You haven't made a payment in 6 months and you're 46 months behind and you're coming to me with this kind of story?
You know,
I'm sorry, ma'am.
You
No,
know what
we're
my
done,
story
we're
has
done.
been. You know what I've been through. I don't know why you're laughing at me when I'm asking the court for help. I don't get no help. I have no mommy and daddy that will help me.
Oh, here's
My parents
the
are
crash
toxic
out.
as fuck. I have nowhere to go. I'm doing the best I can. I have been begging my boss every day for hours to work. I don't want to go back to jail. The last time I was in jail, I fucking... You think I want to go back?
Oh, she just every time there's just a new story. I don't
Last
believe any
time I
of it.
went to jail, I was fucking raped. You know,
I don't believe you. I just don't.
there's not a lot of things that I agree with when it comes to Trump and how he's running the country. But his efforts to bring back the mental institutions, I think, is quite honorable.
Yeah, I think we might need it.
Like, Jesus Christ, guys.
Do you know who you're talking to? Ma'am, do you know who you're talking to?
No.
Great. Then ask for help and clean up your language when you do so. Here's the deal. I do know who I'm talking to. I do know what your circumstances are, and I do know how you feel, but just because you feel bad doesn't change reality. It doesn't, I'm not asking you to talk. This is my time to talk. Just because you feel bad about something doesn't change reality. You have an obligation. It is a very small obligation. It's $50 a month. That should be easy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to go to your job and get that interview done and get a second job. But my patience has reached its end. We're going to bump this into January, and I'm going to tell you ahead of time what's going to happen. You're either going to make a full payment for December and a full payment in January prior to the next hearing. That's $102, right? $102 prior to the next court hearing, or you're going to jail for 7 days, period, end of story. $102 by January. Ms. Spillane, put this on the January 23rd docket for me, please. So you've got 6 weeks to come up with $102, period. I can't hear what you're saying. Try again.
What? Yeah, what's going on with your mic all of a sudden?
No idea what's going on with the mic, but yeah, chat's right. The judge is it's a bad sign when the judge is like out loud laughing at the situation.
Yeah, no, it's very rare for it to happen. Even, look, she doesn't have an attorney or anything, so it's not going to happen, but even that outburst would technically be grounds to appeal.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, but you have to be very careful, and that's why it's extremely rare to see a judge, but it has to be particularly outlandish or absolutely unreasonable, ridiculous to actually hear even a chuckle from a judge when they're on the bench.
Yeah, and the fact that he's just out loud laughing, like, your case is fucked.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's like, I don't know what you want me to do here.
Like, what do you want me to tell you? You're a terrible person. You're a terrible mother. You don't pay anything. You don't seem to care. You're not making any progress. I don't know what you want me to tell you at this point. Oh, that's hilarious.
Something about your phone, but that's all I can hear.
Can I pay by phone?
In a couple months, we're probably going to see another court case with her. Because this is the month that she was supposed to do everything. It usually takes a little bit of time before the court stuff comes out. So I'm guessing probably sometime in February, we might have January's hearing on this and see if she did indeed, pay that money.
Yes, you can pay however you need to pay.
Okay.
We're going to do this every month for the next 6 months. Payment has to be in before the next hearing happens every month. And if it's not, you're going to jail for 7 days. And then you're going to get out of jail and you're going to have that same requirement. And if you get behind, it's going to add on to the next month. So for the next 6 months, you're going to see me. And there's not going to be any crying. There's not going to be any yelling. There's not going to be anything. I'm just going to ask, did you make your payment? If yes, we move it to the next month. If no, you go to jail for 7 days. That's as easy as I can make it. Do you understand?
So this is what's called hand-holding.
Yeah.
The judge is so over this. And he is going to he's just going to war of attrition her down. You either pay or you do a week in jail. And you still have to pay after that week in jail. Every month there's going to be a hearing. Yes or no questions and the fucking simple response to that yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the judge is so fucking done here. This is, I mean, at this point, I would honestly just throw her in jail for a while. Maybe look at some other options and stuff. But he's having to think about the fact that it's very possible with how little money is being thrown around here. The father here, Brett R. March Lewinsky, probably really needs that money for the kid.
And that.
Currently, the kid is getting no money from mom.
Exactly. And that's the only reason why, because, yeah, if he could throw her in jail for a month or so, but then she loses what little income she has, she becomes declared indignant, and now the kid gets nothing.
Exactly.
So he's really trying to do what he can to hold her accountable while also making sure that kid is given what he's owed by the mother.
Why do I go about seeing my daughter that I haven't seen since she was 5?
If you want, I'm not here to talk about parenting time. If you want to have parenting time, you follow whatever the court order says, or you file a motion. That's not what today is about.
Yeah.
If you have other questions about that, you call the friend of the court's office and they will assist you with those questions. So it's either follow what the court order says or file a motion or call the friend of the court's office. Ms. Spillane, is there anything else that we can do today?
No, sir.
That'll be the court's order. You're free to go, ma'am. All right, the next matter is Brent Marszalewski and Dawn Crow. That's file 2014-15388-DC. Is it Dawn Ryder now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Spillane, can you update me as to this matter, please?
Yes, sir. This matter was adjourned from December 12th, where the defendant was advised she must make the full monthly payment for December and January prior to today, or she would be committed to the Otsego County Jail for 7 days. He also indicated that show cause hearings will be adjourned month to month for 6 months. Each month, the defendant is expected to make a full monthly payment, and if not, then there would be jail for 7 days. Her monthly obligation is $51. Balance is currently $2,380.81. We did receive a $25 payment yesterday, and that is not reflected in the balance yet. I have been in conversation with Ms. Ryder regarding this situation. She advised that she was in a serious car accident which caused her to lose employment, but she has now obtained new employment and is awaiting her first paycheck.
Ms. Ryder, where are you employed at?
I'm employed at Little Caesars. I should be getting my first paycheck next week, and I can make another payment today.
So I'm not laughing because Little Caesars is a bad job. I'm laughing because she is now at a completely different job than last time we saw her, allegedly.
Her hair is more of a normal color though, except for at the tips.
Yeah. Could be like a work requirement.
How is she not held in contempt? The judge is fucking patience of a saint. That ultimately ends up, and the judge is weighing a lot of other options in other considerations. The fact that a kid is involved in his, has to be reliant on that money, as little as it is. If he just throws her in contempt, throws her in jail for 30 days, what's going to happen is she'll lose her job, she'll lose what little income she has, and that kid will lose any chance of being paid what he's owed.
Yeah. But it's just wild. It's always something new with this woman.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly didn't expect this. Yeah, the hearing number 4, I thought there was only 3 hearings. So we actually do get to hear what's going on.
How it went.
I thought we'd have to wait for the next video.
How much are you going to pay today?
I could pay $35.
When were you in the car accident?
I was in the car accident before Christmas. And I ended up having to come back to my mom's.
Which is where?
In Gaylord. I currently reside on Pine Grove.
All right.
This really should... Oh, Jesus Christ, you should have informed the court before the hearing about your move and the fucking accident.
Oh, you know she'd never do that.
They estimated my first paycheck to be about $500 to $600, so I should not have a problem with paying you next week.
No, they didn't. I don't believe you.
So what you're telling me is you'll be able to make your December and January payments in full, make up for them by next week?
Yes, sir. I get paid next Friday.
All right, next Friday.
I
Today is
actually believe her
the
this time.
23rd. Next Friday is the 30th.
And you know why?
So if I gave you
Why?
There's no excuses this time. There's no million excuses. There's only one. I was in an accident. I had to move back with my mom. I have a new job. I can pay this
I mean,
next week.
fair.
Look, she went on for minutes on end in all 3 other hearings. She doesn't have a whole lot to say, and it seems like she's actually taking the conditions of these monthly hearings somewhat seriously. I'm not saying she's a good person. I'm just saying in this 4th instance, I do think she's being genuine. Again,
I guess we
didn't
shall
think
see.
the same for instances 1 through 3.
February the 6th, that'd be 2 weeks from today. You could have the $102 paid in full for December and January. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That should not be an issue.
All right. I'm going to give you that option. That's not going to be true in the future, right? This is your mulligan. This is your one
shot,
one
yeah.
chance. So we're going to adjourn this to later in February for 30. It will adjourn for 30 days. If you haven't made your full payments for December, January, and February by the next court hearing, I'm going to put you in jail. If you've done that, then I'll simply adjourn it out for 30 days and we'll continue that 6-month process. And if you make your payments on time when you're supposed to, you won't have any trouble. And at the end of the 6 months, the case will be dismissed and then you just keep making your payments like you're supposed to. You have any questions about that?
I do not, Your Honor.
Ms. Spillane, is there
And
anything
that's
else that
why.
we need to do today?
No, sir.
You see why I think that I think she's learned this time.
We're hoping.
There's no million. Yeah, I mean, I gotta hope. If I don't have hope, there's nothing left.
Fingers crossed.
All right. You know what you need to do now. Ms. Ryder, let's do it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
We will check back in next month. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm
hopefully
interested to
she actually
see.
starts paying for her kid.
I hope to God she does. The fact that she might be living with her parents again also will help with that.
Okay, so after this one, I have an absolute shit show of a court case, or
Okay.
police going on a high-speed chase with someone, then randomly finding them trying to rob a Little Caesars.
Okay. Only because I don't want to just change my outfit. Let's do the court case next, and let's end it on there. And let's just headcanon that it's the Little Caesars that the girl works at. Oh my God, that's the Little Caesars.
I already
now appeared more than once. Fuck you, Autism.
So this one's going to be a shorter one. It's only 20 minutes. But this is in Sylvia Holmes' court, and I love Judge Sylvia right now. So
County of Travis.
One of my favorites.
This will be Travis County, Texas.
Yeah.
This is actually where Tectone's case went down. It's very possible that he actually appeared before this judge.
yeah, so Judge Sylvia Holmes is one of my favorites. She's the one that sits down and does the, like, this is how court works. I know you're all pro se, so let me just kind of lay out a couple ground rules.
Yeah,
because I know none of
we
you know
saw
what the fuck
her,
you're doing.
one of her cases last Lawtism, and I was very, very, that was like to heaven and back. I was happy that she, just gives a brief overview, because it seems that it keeps her court a lot more controlled than other courts we've seen.
Also, Beardmaster for 5 in my chat from earlier. Yes, men with a beard play with it when thinking. The more we think, the faster we play with it. It's like a natural fidget spinner.
I mean, look, all I noticed is that judge was fucking going to town on his beard. Which I understand. I mean, there's a lot of fucking shit to think about there.
Artemis for 2, is this the swinger judge? No, this is not a swinger judge.
No, I love that one though. That was the other judge that just straight up laughed, because that's how ridiculous that statement is. Of all the things we've seen, we've only seen a judge laugh inappropriately twice.
Yeah.
And we're like, what episode of Autism is this?
For people who don't know about the swinger judge, it was a case where a lady just randomly goes, "You know what, judge? I want you to recuse yourself." And the judge goes, "Why do you want me to recuse myself?" And she says, "I know that you went to a swinger club with my ex-husband." And she just loses
with the
it.
ex-husband and the prosecutor.
And the prosecutor.
The ex-husband's attorney literally said, "Oh, I saw this attorney with a judge at a swingers club." And she just laughs, because what else do you do when somebody fucking just goes there? I mean, I'll be honest, I would not be able to stop myself from laughing faced with such an accusation.
Because it's not like a regular accusation either, right? It's not
there's
impropriety.
I don't even know I could get her for defamation, because it has to be reasonable. A reasonable person has to believe it. And
Yeah.
it just teases.
And you're just, "I think you're swinging with my ex-husband and the prosecutor." It's like, okay.
Wow.
This is a landlord-tenant case.
Of
Sort
course.
Sort of. I'll be
Sort
honest. I really don't know who's in the right here. All I know is they're both retarded.
Gotcha.
Entry
I know.
in this case, and I already won an eviction.
You're winning the eviction because you're not a tenant. You keep saying you won the eviction, and you won because you weren't evicted, and you can't be evicted if you're not a tenant. It's like saying I can't get you divorced if you've never been married.
How could I have won an eviction and then been locked out?
All right,
Morning.
Mr. Patel, you're here.
Oh.
That was the
Okay, her
preview.
reasoning might be stupid, and Holmes called it out, but... Oh god, Patel, good. I fucking hate Cash Patel right now, so I'm glad I can focus my rage at somebody. But if you filed for and here's the thing, in Texas real estate law and my landlord-tenant law, the landlord has almost all the rights over the tenant. Like, it is very difficult for a landlord to file for an eviction and not get it. So that's saying something immediately. And for him to lose, quote unquote, the eviction case and then lock her out of her apartment, that would be where I'm going to be like, that's not okay.
So to cover what happened in the last case, he lost the case because she does not live there. And he didn't really lose. The judge kind of dismissed it because it's like, you literally don't live here. Like, you have no claim on the property. She does not rent the space.
So she's not paying any money. She doesn't rent the space. The reason why they couldn't evict her is because there's no evidence she even fucking lives there. But she somehow appeared at this place to try and enter and find herself locked out. Okay, this is weird.
What happened is she dumped a bunch of her crap inside of the room, and the guy wants it out of the room because she doesn't live there and she doesn't pay rent there.
Okay.
And for some reason, he filed an eviction to get it out. And the reason he lost was the judge says, in Texas, this is not an eviction case because she doesn't live there. There's a different process you have to go through to get stuff like that out.
To have a personal property removed from a property that you own.
Yeah, and that's what she told him. She's like, you're not losing because it's not your property and you don't have rights to it. You're losing because this is
It's
literally
it's
just
an
not the
improper
correct
filing.
form.
Yeah.
And she took that as like a massive W for herself. And she's like, see, I won. It's like, not technically, yes.
Yeah,
but
if she showed up to get her shit and you've locked her out, if this is what you wanted, is her shit out. You had to provide her access to the property to fulfill that.
Yeah. What I can gather from this is both of them are idiots.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I feel bad for the judge.
Action against Miss McMillan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what's the basis for that? Is it non-payment, holdover, squatter? What's the reason?
Now he may ask, did Cash do anything new or is it anything from his past nonsense? It involves his statements on the Alex Brady situation. It's very, anti-Second Amendment.
It's a non-payment.
All right. When did you give the notice to vacate?
The notice has been, she hasn't been paid till month of October. We were kind of back and forth talking to her how she's going to pay and all that. Somehow, at some point, month of October, I had the internet issues. Internet was not working, and she came and asked me for compensations for that thing. And we had a little bit chit chat, and we had talked about it. She already been staying on a discounted rate in my hotel. We've been helping her out. And she said there's nothing whole lot I can do. But
Mr. Patel, Mr. Patel, what day did you give her a notice to vacate?
This has gotten even weirder.
Yeah.
So.
It's a hotel. It's not a motel or anything like that.
The property that we're talking about isn't where she lives, but it's where her stuff is. And for some reason, Patel is providing a hotel room at a discounted roof for her. So there's two properties now that's been mentioned.
No, it's one
Why
property.
are you giving her... So you are giving her a discounted... So she is paying to be there.
Was. Months ago.
Yeah, okay. God damn it.
I think it was October 20.
This is why you need a lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but yes, I did.
October, I don't remember. God damn it. Look at the judge. She's like, bitch, if you don't fucking start making sense.
Mr. Patel, I'm going to share my screen. When you filed the eviction, you filed a copy of the notice to vacate. So let me share my screen and see if that'll help refresh memory, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Let me just take a moment. See if you recognize this. Mr. Patel, is this a copy of the notice to vacate?
Yes, I did a little bit earlier too, but I did it outside the door. She wasn't here.
Mr. Patel, that's exactly the question I'm getting to. This appears to be the exterior of the door. Is this the outside of the apartment?
Yes.
Is this the only notice to vacate that you served?
No, I had done a little bit earlier too.
Okay, but is this the method that you used?
Yes, I didn't take the pictures when I did the first time.
Mr. Patel, unfortunately, that is an invalid way to give notice to vacate under Texas law. If you're going to post it outside the door, you cannot post it like that. That is technically, that is not technically, it is against the law. It must have been included in an envelope that says important papers and had to be mailed the same day. If that's the only way you gave notice to vacate, I'm afraid none of those vacates are going to be valid.
Yeah, you can't just post an open letter on the front door like that.
Yep.
There has to be correspondence. The envelope in this instance is actually very important.
Okay.
And it's going to drive this judge mad.
All right. So because of a lack of service, your improper notice to vacate, today it's going to be take nothing, judgment for the defendant. But Mr. Patel, you have two options. You have several options. Legally, you can appeal my judgment today. You can also start the process over. You can do both. You can do lots of other things. I would say if you want to kind of decide what's best for you, contacting any of those legal aid providers may be a good option. Can I answer any questions?
No.
Okay. Now, Mr. Patel,
Okay, so...
That's how it starts.
Yeah, I understand why she didn't. She's already doing a lot to, instruct and inform and educate these people. But I might have told him to refile the notice to vacate appropriately, and then we go from there.
Yeah. I do like what she says, though. I think it's a good enough amount.
Yeah,
It's like,
no,
look,
and
you can
she's already
refile.
going above and beyond as a judge should. So I'm already very happy with her, and I'm like, okay, I understand why she didn't just spell it out for him, given she's already doing a lot to spell it out for them.
Yeah.
And technically, judges shouldn't be doing that.
Recognize that we've seen each other before.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let me ask a few questions, because my hope is that I can, remember the court is an impartial third party, but my hope is that by having you both today and asking you some questions, maybe you both can get where you're aiming to go. Because I know that you both want something. It's a matter of, let's see if we can all get there, okay? So Mr.
Okay,
Patel,
so it's a
let me
mediation
ask you a
hearing.
question. Is Miss McMillan physically, I understand she has items, but is she personally, as a human being, is she currently residing in, was it number 105?
Yes.
Is she currently using number 105 for more than just her items?
Yes.
When is the last time, to your knowledge, that Miss McMillan came and used the room?
Well, I have no idea, ma'am. I'm working 24 hours. I got to do what I was doing here at the front desk. She's come and gone.
Dismissed. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Sorry. I've just you gotta have.
These people are all
this-
very dumb.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm not having a great vibe from Miss McMillan here, but Patel is just straight up incompetent, and I hate an incompetent landlord.
Okay, all right. So you don't have personal knowledge. Mr. Patel, here's my other question. When's the last time Miss McMillan gave you any money?
The last time she gave me money was sometimes in
Give me a rent.
September 2025.
Okay. And Mr. Patel, you are a hotel operator.
Yes.
All right. And in September, what room was Miss McMillan paying for?
105. Room number 105.
What kind of key is that?
It's a key, electronics key card key.
And
okay.
Per your terms and conditions, have you changed the key card on her?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I'm sorry, what you said, the key card holder?
Yeah, like, is it like you have an
change the
electronic
RFID?
key and you charge it to that room, or is it a physical key that is keyed to a deadbolt?
No, it's not a physical key, no.
Yes,
It's just like a key,
RFID.
electronic key card where you touch by the lock and it gets open.
Miss McMillan, are you still living in Unit 105?
No, ma'am.
Where do you live?
I live in a temporary place right now.
But you don't live in Mr. Patel's hotel anymore.
I have not been there since October of 2025.
As I assumed, because I've heard this testimony from both of y'all before. Okay, so not a tenant. Miss McMillan, do you still have items at the hotel?
Yes,
Are you
Your
wanting to
Honor.
get those items?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Patel, are you interested in Miss McMillan coming and getting her stuff?
Yes.
I'm going to give y'all court's information, okay? Because I would love to get you where you want to go, but the way you're both pursuing it is not going to get either of you what you want, okay?
Yeah.
So, Miss McMillan is not a tenant. She has not been a tenant in ordinary course as a tenant under the law since at least September, October, November. You are a lodger, Mr. Patel. As a hotel operator, your own receipts tell me that it is a lodging situation. She was paying to be a lodger for 30 days in advance, and then she stopped paying, at which case she's no longer a lodger. You're a hotel operator. She's not a tenant. That's why when you previously tried to evict her, I said you can't because she's not a tenant, right? If what you're trying to do is recover money or get rid of her stuff, there is a different mechanism for that. It's a different kind of civil suit. But an eviction will not get you where you want to go because she's not a tenant. In the same vein, Ms. McMillan, if you want to recover your items, a writ of reentry will not do it for you because you're not a tenant. If you are interested in filing a writ of retrieval, you might be eligible for that. And that is the document that you might want to encourage or look at or talk to legal aid about. Is this something for me, right? Now, that's just legal mechanisms. Mr. Patel, as a hoteler, you have rights and responsibilities for items that are left in the unit once someone leaves the hotel. You can contact any legal attorney you want about what to do with those items. Having said that, there's nothing whatsoever that prevents the two of you from agreeing to have a time where you come together. Ms. McMillan gets her stuff, and then Mr. Patel, you get your room back. But she's not a tenant sufficient for an eviction. And Ms. McMillan, likewise, I cannot give you a reentry because you don't have the right to be there. You both may have some other things you can do about the property that remains, if indeed you want to go and get it.
Retrieval.
Excuse me, Judge. I already had a writ of reentry
in
this case, and I already won an eviction. I prevailed in the last one.
Ms. McMillan, I agree. He can't evict you because you're not a tenant, and I gave you a writ of reentry. But once we tried to serve it, we found out it didn't really qualify anymore. And so at this stage, if you filed for a new writ of reentry, I would deny it for the very testimony you just told me. You're not a tenant. A writ of retrieval may very well get you back the same things you want.
We have an oral lease, just like with the Acostas that had an oral lease. I've been paying for over a year and a half, month to month, oral lease. And
Ms. McMillan,
and I had you heard the video of him saying I'm a tenant. It was a tenant. And there's other people that are tenants there in cottages there.
Ms. McMillan, Mr. Patel, the court has exhausted its information that it provides you. And I will say it again. I don't find any of your testimony to establish for me a lease here. Not anymore. You may have once been a tenant, but you're not. If you're trying to get back your property, there is another method for that. And Mr. Patel, if you're trying to remove her property, please seek legal advice as to how to do that. There is not right now a sufficient landlord-tenant relationship between the two parties. So an eviction is going to fail.
How could I have won an eviction and then been locked out and I prevailed in it, and then now all of a sudden I can't win another eviction? How is that even possible?
Again, I need the thing, the asset where I pinch the bridge of my nose on my character, because Jesus.
Isn't it great?
That's wild. For as clear as she can be, this bitch just cannot absorb the information.
It's so funny. It's like judges don't normally do this and get like this clear with you. And she's like, okay, look, here's what you got to do. Straight out, point blank. I'm telling you what you need to file. And she's just like,
this would usually
work?
be something the court clerk just tells you. Hey, you can't file a writ of reentry. You need this file, and then they would literally grab a fucking writ of retrieval and hand it over to them.
Yeah.
Like, this is so weird.
You're winning the eviction
over it.
Yeah, it's it'd be actually hilarious. Like, you know what? That stuff isn't yours anymore. Fuck it. I'm declaring it abandoned property. Because you pissed me off.
Get the fuck out of my courtroom.
Yeah.
Because you're not a tenant, Miss McMillan. That's what I'm saying. You keep saying you won the eviction. You were sued to be evicted, and you won because you weren't evicted, and you can't be evicted if you're not a tenant. It's like saying I can't get you divorced if you've never been married. Y'all are not married anymore.
It was because he didn't give a proper notice to vacate. That's the reason why.
That was then. Today, though, right now, Mr. Patel.
It's the same situation.
Ms. McMillan.
He refiled and he refiled and he refiled.
Do you want to be evicted or do you want to win again?
I just want my stuff, but I have more rights.
Miss McMillan, I've even called legal aid on your behalf. Look at, I'm going to say this, writ of reentry will fail because you are not a tenant, as you just testified. There's other versions out there.
That's not what I testified to. I testified that I have not been able to stay there, as is my legal right, since October of 2025 because of his violence. I would have stayed there if the owner would have been served, the true owner. I had every right to be there. I prevailed in the eviction. I haven't been able to stay there because I'm afraid of this guy because of his violent behavior.
Oh my God. Oh
Have you
my
paid
God.
rent for
Take
January,
your stuff.
December?
Take your stuff. I'm declaring your property abandoned. Get the fuck out of my courtroom. I'm not,
Yeah.
like, before was a joke. Actually now. You don't get your stuff.
She's just fighting over it so much. It's like,
I
take
just
the
want my stuff
W
back.
or L or
But
whatever.
I have rights. No, bitch. The only rights I'm telling you you have, you're refusing, and it's weird.
No.
Then
And he
you
owes me money.
Ms. McMillan, then you would be evicted today for non-payment. You see? Either you're evicted.
But he didn't even file the proper notice to vacate.
I actually don't see that. It looks like his notice to vacate was
Argue
fine.
yourself
I just
into a
said
loss
it's
is
failed.
wild.
Can you file a notice, which I haven't even been served, so I haven't even seen it. He doesn't ever serve any of the documents that he gives to you all. And then can he file a notice to vacate when the appeal window is still in the appeal for the last eviction?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
The landlord can exercise all of their rights. He can appeal and give you notice to vacate all in the same day.
And then he can reuse the same notice to vacate because he dismissed that eviction and he refiled the same day and did not give me another notice to vacate.
He can try, but I've just found against him.
Yes, ma'am, I did. She came on December 5th. I did like the way in an envelope, set it up outside and inside the room. She came and picked it up.
As I see it, as y'all have explained it, there are two options for what I can give you. Either Ms. McMillan is a tenant who's not paid her rent and she's evicted today for non-payment, or Mr. Patel doesn't have a tenant because she hasn't resided there in well over a month, and as a result, case is dismissed. Neither of you are happy with that outcome, but that's what I'm left with. And that's the ruling. Court says plaintiff take nothing. I don't find that Ms. McMillan's a tenant. And Ms. McMillan, no other conversation. Please contact legal aid about how to recover your property when you are not a tenant. There is a method for that. There's a form for it, and I am happy to sign it. And you can go and get your stuff from Mr. Patel, who wants you to get your stuff and leave.
Okay.
All parties are excused.
Is it like a
perfect?
Is
No,
it
no,
like
shut
a-
up, shut up.
Ms. McMillan, what's that?
She still got 5 minutes.
Like, how long do I have to get it? Did you see like the U-Haul reservation that I had already like planned before he locked me out? I still don't.
Oh, Jesus, God. Is she legally retarded? Wait, I'm not even trying to be mean. She seems legally retarded.
She feels like it, but I don't think she is.
Don't have a key. I'm afraid of this guy. I've asked for protection from this man since I filed the original writ of reentry. Like, you guys aren't protecting me at all. I would have gotten my stuff out. I don't want to have my stuff over the holidays. Like, I mean...
Ms. McMillan, please contact legal aid again. Please.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mr. Patel, please contact a lawyer. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
It strikes me again and again, you're both just this side of where you need to be, especially when you both seem to be wanting the same thing, which is Ms. McMillan to get her stuff back. All right.
Is he going to let me get my stuff back safely?
Yes.
Contact legal aid.
Parties can absolutely arrange that on their own, right? I want everyone
I
to
have
say-
a lot of fun.
Also, you can ask for like police to be there.
Yeah. That's part of why the police exist.
Yeah, it's called civil standby. You can ask for them.
Yep.
Like, is he gonna let me get it safely? Ask for civil standby if you're that concerned. Like, I don't. You're so annoying. I'm kind of with Ava on this one, where it's like, it's not your stuff anymore; it's his stuff. Fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like you. I mean, you came in here, I gave you a W, and you argued yourself into an L.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
And I'm telling you what to do. You have to go talk to a lawyer, because I can't tell you how to, like, do all this.
Yeah,
Like, legally,
she's already
as a judge,
said too
I am not
much,
allowed.
and you guys just have not gotten it.
It's so funny.
I have a lot of filings that I've asked to be filed, that I've asked to have the court look at, and
Ms.
one of
McMillan,
them is...
I have reviewed them, and I have been as clear as I possibly can with you.
Okay,
Please
so you're not going to
contact-
file to protect me. So you're not going to, like, file to make sure that I'm
I
protected.
will never file on your behalf, Ms. McMillan. I'm the judge.
No, I mean find for me to be protected. And how do I get a key? And he's told me that I cannot contact him
Ms.
to
McMillan,
obstruct. So,
okay.
like, how do I do all
All parties
that?
are excused. I don't think we're being very constructive. Please contact either Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid or any legal aid services about recovering items when
Judge
you
is
are
so
no
done.
longer a tenant. Because you're not a tenant. That's why you're not evicted. And Mr. Patel, you know, parties can, everyone seems to want the same thing. I want y'all to have the same thing. But legally, it's not an eviction, and therefore it wouldn't be a writ of reentry. Y'all are past that stage.
I don't understand how that could even be, but how do I even go about to get a key and get my things?
Ms. McMillan, that's
Call
legal advice.
legal aid.
And per what I'm saying
Call
is you
legal
don't have the
aid.
right to have a key because you're not a
Call.
tenant.
But I was a tenant, but now I'm not a tenant, even though everything is the same.
Yes.
Like I had a key.
Ms. McMillan, and here's why. Because you don't have a lease. You were staying in a hotel, and your time to the hotel came to an end. You didn't pay.
I have an oral lease. I have an oral lease longer than the Acostas that you just said had an oral lease for a bunch of guys that might have been squatters.
Ms. McMillan,
And you said that it's an
Court is
oral
over.
lease. And you know,
Parties are
like,
dismissed.
but
Get the
I don't
fuck
have
out
a
of here
lease.
before I hold you in contempt.
Like,
all parties are excused.
What I'm thinking happened here is there was a case before hers where some guys argued they had an oral lease. And she's like, oh shit, I could just make that shit up like on the spot. And then... Because she's mentioned the
Yeah, it's
case
probably what
before
happened.
multiple times.
Yeah.
So I think that's exactly what happened, is she heard them mention oral lease and she's like, oh, I could just start saying that.
That's probably what happened.
She sucks. Like, so bad.
Yeah, that was... God. I mean, again, no, you don't get your property back. I'm tired
Yeah,
of
I'm
you.
just done. No property
You
for
don't
you.
deserve your stuff.
I'm keeping your stuff now. It's court's
Yeah,
possession.
you know what? The court. You know what? We're doing fucking. What do they call it when the government seizes property?
Asset forfeiture.
Yeah. Even though there's no legal route to this, I'm just legally forfeiting your fucking assets.
My asset now.
Yeah, they're mine now. Goodbye. And Greenland is ours too.
I want Greenland.
Oh man.
Thank you very much.
how do I appeal? Do I have the 5 days to appeal?
You've won, Miss McMillan. What are you appealing?
I'm appealing because he's going to do something to my stuff, and I don't know how to get a key to get my stuff. And you're not keeping me protected.
Miss McMillan, we're done. Court is over. Please contact Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid about a writ of retrieval.
You're the one who said Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid is not good, and you're right.
No, they're
and I
great.
tried to find.
You're the one who is outstanding. I know they're very busy.
No, you told me that when we had issues on this before during the writ of reentry, you said there was a problem with them, and there is. And anyway, that's. I mean, I've got to get this stuff on the record.
We're not a court of record, Miss McMillan. That's why you can appeal de novo. All right. All parties are excused.
File that de novo.
She's such an asshole of a woman.
That would, I mean, yeah.
And she's trying to help you as much as she can as a judge. Like, going above and beyond, and you just will not listen.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody fight so hard to deny themselves a W.
Your Honor,
My
I don't
God.
want to win. I want you to tell me I won.
Every time with a question, too. How do I do this? How to contact legal aid? I've given... This is the answer. I don't know what else to tell you.
But what about after that? You just contact legal aid. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
But what?
Jesus.
But what about this? Contact legal aid. Terrible, terrible woman. But to end it off, guys, I got us some police chases because I know everybody likes a
Yes,
little
we are
police
out of
chase.
Cornell. Let me just... There we go. What the heck do I have? I do. That's a little weird.
Officer.
Nope.
I have a tiny bit of boob jickle. What the fuck?
I mean, you've got what do they call them? Raisins. You got some raisins.
So, oh wow.
What? It came from South Park. I think that's why people started using it. Because before that, I think people said cherries.
Yeah, that's what I would have heard.
Yeah, there's a meme in South Park where a bunch of the girls from the South Park school run a restaurant called Raisins that's supposed to be a play on Hooters.
Oh my god.
It's a wild thing.
In Glendale, Wisconsin are informed of 2 shoplifters at Target who are currently fleeing the scene in their vehicle. As multiple units arrive on scene, one officer spots the suspects and begins to approach their vehicle, unaware he's about to take part in one of the craziest pursuits and funniest arrests of his career.
Yo.
That's
I'm not
arrests of his career.
Yeah, I wonder
Look at
what
that.
vehicle we're looking for.
Yeah, I couldn't tell ya.
Make sure you get the license plate. We might lose it. Like, what
in
is
the world
that?
am I looking at? It looks like a really old, fucked up tarp. Like,
Yeah.
I've had tarps more ruined, like, less ruined in the, like, on my boat in the sun, and it's not as bad as this tarp.
Yeah, this is pretty rough.
No, they're not allowed to steal in California.
Taking off northbound on Port, King David Paul,
here we
3628
go.
Texas. Over SUV, 1 Delta.
He's just fucking going.
On Port, 6000 block.
Retail theft.
Green light at Chipotle, continuing northbound speeds of 50. Traffic is light.
Okay, you know what's actually really funny?
What?
This is that girl. The first girl from the first case, because it was for retail theft, right?
Yes. If I remember right, I think the amount was actually pretty close.
Oh no, oh no. She comes out, it's her. She went to her own place of business to try and order a pizza while running from the cops.
But if I remember right, it was actually pretty close to the same amount.
Wow.
Not exactly.
From the red light at Port, speeds are 60. You slow down for the red.
Jesus, oh my god. Wow.
Creetosis that vehicle, silver Volkswagen or Volvo, I believe. It's a GMC. Therefore, continuing northbound, passing Clovernut green light, speeds are 95.
Oh my god. 95 and 35.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get in front of him with sticks if somebody wants to take my spot. Therefore, I'll do that. 30 call it when I do that. Coming up to a little bit of traffic at Starbucks, 6800 block. Continuing north on Port, coming up to a green light at Green Tree.
Wondering what state this is in. Most states no longer allow police to chase cars like this. It usually ends up causing a lot more danger, and you can get a helicopter in the sky and trace that fucking thing from miles off without tipping them off. So this is California still allows car chases in a few other states, but not many. It is in Wisconsin. Yeah, that's too spread out. No, they said it's the chat says this was in Wisconsin, which is way too spread out for like to properly chase them from the air or something. So it makes sense why they're chasing.
Continuing westbound on Green Tree. 65, no traffic. Slowing down for the stop sign at River, continuing westbound. Stand by on which direction, north or west? A little bit of traffic at the stop sign. 3 vehicles. Now continuing. And north on River towards continuing northbound on River Road at a red light, Good Hope and River.
I'm
red
wondering
light.
how the fuck that target is fixed to the truck.
Oh yeah. It's made in there.
Slowing down for that red light at Good Hope.
Wow, he just went right through.
Good Hope River. Westbound on Good Hope, speeds are 45. We are in pursuit of a retail theft vehicle. Terminate. 12, did you say terminate?
Yeah, he did 3 times.
He's doing another U-turn over the left side. 10-4, terminating back eastbound on Good Hope. He's doing another U-turn going westbound on Good Hope, coming up to Green Bay. Red light there, stop 6. Pop!
Oh, got him.
Positive sticks! Green Bay, red light there, stop 6. Got him. Terminate, follow him. Terminate, follow him. 10-4, terminated, everything's off, continuing northbound. That vehicle is, I'm 35 miles per hour. He's northbound on Green Bay. His got good sticks on the driver's side. Tires are deflating right now. Passing the 7300 block of Good Hope on Green Bay northbound. Just following, not in pursuit. Vehicle's continuing, it's slowing down now. It's passing a range line right now.
He's probably fucking up his rims right now.
I believe it went north on range line. I do not see it north on Green Bay. I got a citizen saying he went south on range line from Good Hope. From Green Bay. Gonna continue to check the area, see if they ditched the vehicle. Gonna check Brown Deer Park. Disregard. He is southbound on range line. He's past the entrance to Brown Deer Park. He's gonna be coming up to Good Hope, probably westbound. He's gonna be making a U-turn eastbound on Good Hope. Probably gonna go southbound on range line. Had heavy tire cases at the intersection of range line and Good Hope. You're losing the front driver's side tire. Which direction are you going? Currently southbound on range line. Southbound range. On Titania.
They got the police everywhere.
Alright, he ducked in the neighborhood.
While officers lose sight of the suspects after they enter a neighborhood, reports of 2 male subjects were seen running in close proximity to where the suspects were last seen.
I was just told that 2 subjects ran westbound across the railroad tracks. Is that at the 6900 block?
734 is going to be on the west side. I believe it's Vera or Green Tree that comes out of the neighborhoods. Behind leader towing.
Oh my god. So Chad.
Good.
The sour gummies that you guys bought me came in, and holy shit, this is the sourest candy I've ever had.
Get your whole mouth puckering.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, like literally the lemon thing.
As the suspects are still on the loose, this lucky officer happens to pass by a Domino's pizza place and sees two men inside that may match the suspect's description.
Just the description again.
The two white males, one's older, wearing a black jacket, possibly with a brown paper bag, and the second one is wearing a black leather jacket and darker blue jeans. Both white males.
Look. I don't mean to play devil's advocate or anything, but running from the law works up a mean appetite.
I can't see the race, but there are two males standing inside a Domino's. This is them, 750. Hurry up. Come on out. You're under arrest. Both of you. Hands on the ground. On the ground. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
I'm sorry. Is this just an edit? What the fuck?
No, that's what the officer's listening to as he's pulling up.
That's fucking great. That's fucking great. First of all, great song. Lumineers. 2, watching them struggle to arrest these two while that song plays is just fucking peak comedy.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Have you lost your motherfucking mind today? Taser! Put your hands in your back. Put your hands behind your back. Out of your damn mind. You keep your hands behind your back too. If you don't quit moving your hand, quit moving your damn hand.
It's just so funny.
Anyways, dude, I wish there was a few more edits. I've been watching with that song going. There we go.
You can get half off Domino's pizzas when you order online right now.
I thought we had an ad. It was just the edit. This is the best thing I've ever seen. This is like the best lucky body cam video I've ever seen.
I just love the cop pulling up
Glasses right now. Were you concerned about your glasses? So explain to me why I should be. I'll pick them up for you. But you're done doing this stuff, okay? We done chased you all over here. Then why'd you try to run out of Domino's?
I didn't try to run nothing.
Okay, see this?
I'm paying for soda.
Yeah? What'd you pay for at Target?
I didn't go at Target.
Okay. So now you done lied.
I don't understand.
You don't have to.
Right, thank you.
It's all on camera, see? Welcome to 2024.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Stop moving. I gotta sit up, man.
You can sit right where you are.
Thank you.
Any knives, needles, anything sharp on you?
No.
No needles or anything? Your glasses are going to be in your front pocket.
Are they there?
Dude, he looks funny. He looks spun out.
They were there. Like I said, you weren't worried about them before when you tried to run out of here.
I didn't try to run. I was paying for a soda.
Paying for a soda caused you to stand up on this and try to jump past us?
I was trying to jump past you. I was paying for a soda.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you stop talking? Stand up. I'm going to come grab your stuff and go to the squad.
You should probably be reading their Miranda.
Yeah.
Is it yours free?
Yeah, mine's free.
Yeah, I got mine on the bike trail. Pop a seat.
Glendale. Okay.
You injured at all?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. My elbow, my rib where you need me.
What do you need you?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Other than that, you're okay?
My wrist.
Is it the cuffs? Cause
Midwest Safety, you're the best. Like, seriously, guys, subscribe, do the notification bell, everything. These edits are great.
I wasn't fine.
Okay.
I wasn't fine. You came
How you doing, sir? Sorry to interrupt your business like that. They came into your business, right? They didn't order anything? Was anything odd about their behavior? Did he say anything in specific? Nope. I appreciate your time. No problem, sir. Yep.
Damn.
Where's this hat at?
It's right here.
He just came in. Did he buy a soda? Because he said he was trying to buy something.
They didn't buy anything. I was making food, and when I went to ask them, can I help you guys? And they said you were about to make an order, and I went up to the register, and then I saw you guys
coming in,
drive in, and get out. I was like, damn.
Yeah, time to go.
All right, man. Thank you.
The suspect with the bald head seen being arrested in the body cam footage, Gary, was charged with retail theft and resisting obstructing an officer. Believe it or not, he also had an active warrant for his arrest for 8 other retail theft charges, a robbery with threat of force charge, and another resisting obstructing charge. Gary took a plea deal.
That's a lot.
Who would have guessed the guy that went on a car chase with police for retail theft was a habitual offender?
Yeah. I
What
couldn't
a
guess that in a million years.
He took a plea deal and pleaded guilty to all but 2 retail theft charges, resulting in a sentence of 4 years in prison and 3 years of extended supervision. He is also prohibited from all Menards, Home Depots, Lowe's, Best Buys, and Targets, as those were all the stores he had stolen from in the past. The other suspect involved in the incident in the body cam footage, John, was the driver of the vehicle, leading to his charges of felony fleeing, eluding, hit and run, felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety, retail theft, and possession of cocaine. As his case is still ongoing and he has not yet been sentenced, he is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
When you're shopping with your family, do you ever think you're standing 5 feet away from somebody who's ready to run from cops over toothpaste and hoodies? On many occasions, these thieves are in the same place as you and I, but they're not shopping, they're planning their escape. You can always spot them because they move very differently. They scan, they pace, and they're already halfway into getaway mode before the first item even hits the cart. So my question is, why are people in 2026 still trying to steal from Target like it's 1998, when they've got cameras, facial recognition, digital tracking, and corporate intel that's built like a police force? That's not bold, that's delusional. But this is the mindset that turns petty theft into...
like, Mizu has expensive, but like, of all the places you're gonna steal from, don't Target. Seriously. Yeah. They don't fuck around. Like, they have a, like a, what's it called, a theft prevention fucking team that, like, they will come out and they will manhandle you. They don't give a fuck.
I used to work at just like a grocery store, right? And granted, it was like a big chain grocery store, but it wasn't like Walmart or Target. It really was just grocery. And one day, somebody walks through the front door, and as soon as he walks through the front door, a little call over the walkie goes, and it's the code for like a robber just, or a habitual like offender just walked through the front door. I'm like, bro, he just stepped in. Like, how do you know?
Hit fucking facial recognition.
Yeah, like, he just walked through the front door. What are you talking about?
They've been looking for that guy.
Felony time because they got caught.
Away from it, but
yeah,
a lot of they keep you on record.
They do. They absolutely do.
Instead of taking the loss, they hit the gas. Now it's fleeing, reckless endangerment, resisting, all because they couldn't walk out empty-handed. Now, credit where it's due, these officers responded to this call very well. They used great communication, and they used the appropriate amount of force while taking no BS from the suspects to make the arrest. Always remember, Target doesn't just watch you, they train the staff to tend for you. They acknowledge you within 10 feet and engage you within 4 to make sure you know you've been seen. Because when you're seen, you're already caught.
See, people keep saying, oh, so didn't mean to do that. Whoa, there we go. Okay, people keep trying to say, don't Target, but they have a bullseye on their logo. That's the trap. That's how they get you.
They're intentionally targeting the criminals.
Yep.
It's like the most blatant honeypot trap ever.
It really is, and they fall for it.
Every time.
All right, I think that was all of our stuff to be watching.
It was. I didn't have much else other than that. Like, I had a couple other cases I was looking at, but some of them were just, like, way too long for the payoff.
Yeah, no, I think this is good.
Here, let me go back, actually. Where is it?
On the ground. Hands behind your back.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Hey, yeah, please. It's the fucking best. Like, it's straight out of a movie. Like, I could see this being like some kind of fucking just comedic bit in like a fucking intense action movie. That the cops will end up listening to the Lumineers while they're just fighting for their lives in a Domino's. It's so fucking best.
Because when I first watched
God.
this video, I was like, how is this gonna be funny? And then the cop rolls up listening to the Lumineers. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I get it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm
It's
Danny
the
DeVito.
meme
I
of
get it now.
Danny DeVito. I get it now.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's
Oh,
so
man.
fucking funny for no reason.
It was the best. And then when the bald guy did the eye thing and he added the audio edit, fucking chef's kiss, man. You were really on it with this one.
It's nice to see like
they should
a
play closing
pretty
time
funny
to this.
one.
Closing time.
But she can't
Oh, man.
stay here. Oh, it was just so good. What do you think, chat? Did the Lumineers really
Dude, the
add
Lumineers
to
made
it?
that video everything. They added everything to that video. I know it might very well get copyright ID'd. I don't care. It's fucking staying in.
Yeah, it ruins the comedy if you don't have it. Thank you, Tella, for the 5. As opposed to Hobby Lobby, who think barcodes are tools of the devil and had 4% shrink, or so I heard 20 years ago, which is massive.
4% shrink is actually very low.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the most the places, retail places that I've worked at, which are generally large corporate chains and stuff like that, but they had one of the locations I worked at had a shrink insurance budget of $1,200 a day, and it was not a store that was going through that much theft. It just that's how much they were insured, and literally maybe $200-300 a day. A busy day we might get in shrink, which means that, okay, the company doesn't care. They're being paid for that, and it's really not as... Companies love to make a bigger deal out of quote-unquote shrink than what the problem actually is.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Atari's right. All we're missing is somebody in the corner just on their phone, not paying any attention.
We're missing the guy in the corner just hitting the bubbler while watching the fight go on. Alright, chat. Thank you very much for spending the last couple hours reacting to law content with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell as hard as you possibly can. And we'll of course see you all on the next one.
And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope these were some good ones for you. I know the Lumineers one will be up there.
Dude, I want that clipped. Seriously, if we can get our initial reaction to the Lumineers pulling up to that fucking arrest, please, somebody do that for me.
It just catches you off guard so bad. You said
really
it yourself.
does. You know what it
You're like,
reminded me
they
of?
edit this in? No.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. I felt like it was an edit. And that's why it reminds me of that scene from the first or second Spider-Man movie where, the guy from across the street is seeing Spider-Man beat the shit out of people dressed as the Avengers, and he's like, you guys aren't gonna believe what I'm seeing. It's literally the same fucking framing, where you see Spider-Man flip around from outside the window.
Oh, did I break my... Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened. I just broke my tracking.
Break? Oh. Don't do that.
I don't know how it happened. It just, froze, and I waved my hand in front of it and it fixed it. Oh, well.
Alright.
I will see you guys later. I'm going to take a short break, but I will be back in a bit, because I'm going to play Code Vein 2 all afternoon. Very nice. You liking that game? Yes. Oh, yeah, I like it a lot. I understand that some people have some issues with it, but it's so good. And don't worry, chat, down below I will add